What's up? What's up? What's up? We back at it again. You already know it's the pre-snap read with your boy, Mr. Bridges on top. Hey, we back at it again, man. Every Friday, we doing it big. We doing it live, man. I'm just glad to be back. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be in the atmosphere of football, man. We had the Thursday night game. That went down. We got some Friday night lights that's going to go down. Then we got them boys that going to play on Saturday. Then we got, the NFL on Sunday. So it's a good weekend for me. I don't know about y'all. It's a good weekend for me. But it's a definitely good show for me. But guess who I got back? Guess who I got back? She been gone for a minute. I'm talking about the lady of pre-snap read. She held from the boot. Get the gat, Robin McGee.
Hello, and I'm actually in New Orleans right now. So,
Hey.
Gee, get the gat is really speaking home to me. Oh my gosh. Yes, how y'all doing? Everybody.
Yeah, definitely. Man, Robin, give him a quick rundown what you been doing, because you been gone. I had some fillers in for you. G was on, Cody was on, Kelly was on,
I know. Listen, life has been lifing, y'all. I'm in my last year of law school, as you well know. Your girl is graduating in May, and so yeah, I'm like my student body president. So things have been just coming left and right through a whole, like, I literally, school just started and everything has been go. So I'm trying to keep everything together, but I always had to, keep my time for my main man, Mr. Ron. But yeah, just things have been busy, but I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be here. Thanks y'all for holding it down for me. Y'all the goats, everybody. But yeah, I'm here tonight. Let's do it.
Definitely. Man, but we definitely got a special guest in, man. Like, this is a boy that was raised right, Robin. We got special guests, got special interview. We got one of our family players that's going to come on the show. We're going to spotlight him. Then we got another person that's going to come on the show. We're going to spotlight that person too, man.
So, wow, we got guests tonight.
Yeah, we got guests. Let me ask you.
I
had guests like this in a long time. But okay. Robin, but the thing about it is, me and him been talking for 2 years. Hey, I'm gonna get you on the show.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna get you on the show.
So you had to keep it into fruition. That's what you had to do.
And God be the glory. It fell in my lap so easy. I didn't know what to do.
Hello. That's okay. But you was ready. But you was ready with it.
But man, this dude hailed from Orlando, Florida. He is a senior at FAMU. He's on all the watch lists you can think of. He's on the Reese Senior Bowl watch list. He's on the East and West Shrine Bowl watch list. He on the All-Americans of the American watch list. He's on the HBCU plus FCS watch list. He's All-American SWAC first team, All-American FCS, All-American second team. God dang it. That boy been doing a lot of things these past season now, Robin. He's a lot of things. Guess what? On Hero Sports, he's ranked number 7 in the nation. Number 7, top 10. I'm talking about my guy, Mr. Kendall Bowler. What's up with you?
Great introduction, man.
Appreciate it. You see how he be doing? He be hyping us up, Kendall.
He hyped me up a little. I'm ready to go play a game right now.
Yes, sir.
I know that's right.
Yes, sir.
So definitely excited. Long time coming. I was supposed to have been on, but been busy. So I'm glad I got on. So
yes, sir. And last but not least, man, I'm gonna call this dude the man with the plan, the man that giving opportunities to these young boys. Man, this man is from Columbus, Georgia. And he said he read them ATL Dirty Birds like me, man. I'll talk about Mr. Patrick. What's up with you, man?
What's up, man? Boy, I tell you got that new energy. I've been on ONG. Nothing against ONG Strike Zone. I love them too. But man, they ain't got your kind of energy, man.
Yes,
so I'm glad you got us on the show, man. I'm loving the energy. Love it.
Yes,
love
sir.
the energy.
Yes, sir, man. It's like a switch. It's like a switch, man. When I start the show, it's like bam. Then when the show go off, it's like bam. It's just on and off.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
It's on and off. But man, let's go ahead and get this interview on and popping. I want to, let Kendall tell everybody how you grew up. Tell everybody, how was your life growing up in Orlando, Florida. Not being too far from FAMU, and just telling your high school journey, then going the process of going to FAMU.
Okay, yeah, I'm from Orlando, Florida, like you said. Went to Chloe High School. Well, actually, I went to Cobb High School my freshman year. My last 3 years, I went to Chloe High School. I played with my big brother my whole life, from Little League to high school to Mercer University, but we're gonna get there eventually. So yeah, at high school, it's crazy because I was committed to FAMU at first. So like I'm waiting on the Mercer offer because my brother was at Mercer at the time. So I ain't want my parents to go to like a Mercer game and a FAMU game. They trying to decide which game to go to. So I think it's like almost like junior, senior year, I finally got that Mercer offer. So like I decommitted from FAMU. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go to Mercer. So I went to Mercer my freshman year. Me and my brother on the same team. I ended up getting red shirted because like I was kind of small at the time, so I was getting red shirted or whatever. And then we both went in the portal. We back at FAMU, so it kind of played finally. I can't say around back really, but. I'm glad I'm at FAMU now, so I feel amazing. And I got a younger sister named Chloe. She's on the cheer team. Older brother, like I said, we played corner on the same on field at the same time, so felt amazing, man. I'm glad I'm at FAMU. It was just a blessing.
So Kendall, I got a question for you, bro.
What's up?
Did you feel like kind of like Mercer really prepared you for FAM, like when you transferred and when you got to FAM, or do you feel like you would have been better off if you just went straight to FAM and not, Mercer first?
Oh, that's a good question. I say it kind of prepared me just because like I don't really know how college was. It kind of got me in the mode because like I said, I got redshirted, so I'm like studying a lot of film, lifting a lot of weights, get my weight up or whatever. So like when I got to FAMU, I already knew what time it was. I already know how to do my P's and Q's, be ready, like go take somebody's spot.
Yeah,
so,
you
like,
was ready because you said you was redshirted in Mercer. So you get to FAM, you was like, all right, yeah, y'all done telling me I'm small, now I'm bigger now. Like, okay.
Yeah, so I ended up getting to FAMU, starting right away at nickel. So like my first year ever playing, like not redshirted, I started at nickel the whole year, and then they moved me to corner, like probably like the last couple games of that season. I started at corner, then from there I started at corner every year since. So yeah.
Definitely. And just that process going to Mercer to FAMU. I know you had Coach Willie Simmons in your corner majority of the time. How was that connection with Coach Willie Simmons? Because I asked all the previous players this, like, what made him enticing for you to come to FAMU, and how is he like a stand-up guy? Because like all I hear is good things about Coach.
Oh yeah, definitely a stand-up guy. What really got me, he took me on a visit during homecoming. He told me to come up there. This when I was in the portal, so it was home. Okay, so
he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. So yeah, it was homecoming at FAMU. I forgot who was playing, but ain't no going there. I'm looking in the stands like, oh, Mercer never looked like this. Like Mercer was nowhere near that. I'm like, oh, they got the band going crazy. Like the stands feel like it was just lit. And then just me talking to him, because I've been talking to him like out of high school, like I said, because I was committed to FAMU. So yeah, just me going on that visit, it kind of just sealed the deal. I mean, I was already wanting to go back anyways. Then he took me on the visit, so like that just did it all right there, really.
So you telling me they didn't have a band at Mercer that was playing like that?
No. Come on.
I just needed the audience, you know what I'm saying? I just needed them to know,
Yeah, I feel like that's probably the best decision of my life, going from Mercer to FAMU. Like, ain't nothing like an HBCU. I'm telling you right now, ain't nothing like that.
Y'all heard it here first. Ain't nothing like it.
Ain't nothing like HBCU.
Exactly. And Mr. Patrick, I want to ask you about, how did you started looking at Kendall? What made you pick Kendall, to go on this journey with you as far as, developing young men and going to the next level as far as, your NIL deal and your company?
Yeah, what we did is we actually looked at several of the players on the team, and basically we just wanted to pick some guys that were leaders on the field and off the field, and then it just helps that they're showing excellence on the field. So basically, with those three traits, really two, those showing excellence on and off the field is how we picked the gentleman that we picked to do the NIL deal with Patrick Youth Development Foundation, because basically, the foundation that I have is for leadership, and it's for not only mentoring youth but also for peer mentorship. So I see Kendall, James Ash, Kelvin Dean, those guys are the leaders on the team, and they are the ones that's mentoring their peers. And then I get an opportunity to talk to them just about, what do you want to do in life? Are you trying to take it to the next level football? If that doesn't happen for you, what do you want to do? And then, just get them in the community, because we've done we did a football camp. We also, the guys go out and talk to some of the high schools. So we got doing a few things in the community too. But yeah, just, excellence on and off the field is probably the best way I describe it. And I'm going to say this before I forget, we gave that huge, intro for Kendall, but now you got to put up. It's nice to be preseason, baby. We got put up, and then so I feel like kind of like they're like my son played college football. And so when I'm watching the guys that I got on the NIL deal, it's kind of like I look at them like, I used to look at my son. So it's like I look specifically, to see what they're doing. And Kendall has been representing well. They haven't been throwing his way. And I'm getting into your lane a little bit. But, they haven't been throwing his way a little bit that much because he's locking the guys down. So he's been playing well. Just hope he continues to stay healthy and continues to play as well. And like I said, show that excellence on the football field.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Patrick, I got a question real quick, Ron. Just for like the audience and things like that, because many people may have not seen you on the show or just kind of know what you do. Can you tell us a little bit about like how this program actually got started, and how you actually connect with the athletes, just in case you got somebody in the audience is like, hey, I need to talk to Mr. Patrick. I love what he's doing with Kendall, and try to create those relationships.
Yep. I'll try to give you the short version of the story because I don't want to hold everybody up. But it all started really with Courtney Gaucher when he was here, and we realized the state of football. And I just kind of took the lead with my fraternity. I'm a Beta Nu Alpha from FAM. And I took the lead with Beta Nu and raising money for the football team. And then, we started talking about NIL a little bit. We were like, hey, NIL is coming. What are we going to do? And it just never came to fruition. And then this year in the spring, I was talking to a gentleman that's, around the program, and talking to Ashley Coleman, who's over the Fang Exchange. She's over the NIL collective for FAMU. We were just talking to say, we got to get this thing started. And so I said, what I will do, since I have the 501c3, I have the nonprofit, I will get the NIL started because we need to do it now. We need NIL now before we lose any more athletes, because we lost about 4 or 5 players because they wanted NIL deals and we didn't have anyone really doing NIL. So I kind of stepped up, through my foundation, talked to people in my close network just to raise some money so we could start the NIL for FAMU so we don't lose players like Kendall, and, you see the link, right there at the bottom. We've been doing stuff like this, different campaigns just to raise money. Most of it has been individual contributions. Right now, we're going with the campaign Just Give 10, which is we're just asking for $10. Because it was many hands make for light lifting or whatever that saying is. So we're just asking for $10 so we can kind of keep it going. Just like we want to run it back in football and win the Celebration Bowl, we want to keep it going with the donations so that we can keep the NIL going. And this isn't just for football either. We're trying to get enough donations and get enough money so that we can do NIL with basketball, NIL with baseball, NIL with volleyball, and be like the larger schools. We don't want to be left out. But basically we started up in the spring, and we've been carrying it on through now, but mainly we're focused on football because it's football season. Did that kind of answer your question?
Yeah, no, that's amazing. Especially because I personally myself, I'm about to become an attorney. And the biggest thing that I'm working on is like really centering my focus on college athletes, right? Like I want to work in higher education, but one of the bigger things is like having a group of people like yourself of being able to assist these athletes in this conversation of NILs, because like you said, a lot of our HBCU athletes are, being tugged and pulled because they're just as excellent as any other athlete at any other school, but they're going to be tugged and pulled by different directions, and then that's how you lose them, right? So to have a foundation like yourself, that to be able to maintain and keep that in house. But also the education piece is very important because, like, you know, you about to get some money. You know, this is not for play anymore. This is real life, and you know, to be able to learn and grow together through that is very eye opening. So yeah, no, that definitely answered the question, and I think people that are out there, y'all need to call up Mr. Patrick, okay? Because y'all do great
let's
work.
change that. Let's change the order. We need them to donate so that
Donate.
we can have more people to call up. Because
I know
Kendall
that's
will,
right.
Kendall will tell you that we don't pay them a lot of money, but that little
Yeah.
bit of money helps pay a couple of bills. He wants to go
Yeah.
bowling tonight. He may not have that money for bowling if we weren't able to pay him, through
Right.
these NIL deals.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that he get his service back with his phone and we don't lose him. And definitely feel free, to go ahead and finish up the interview with him if we can get him back. So he can, but we lost him completely. But yeah. Well, hopefully he'll call back in. But since he's, what other questions y'all have about the NIL? Because I'll say this before the next question is, I'm doing it alone. I'm just like a vendor. I'm just like a sport. I'm like Dick's. I'm like Nike. I am providing a contract solely to represent Patrick Youth Development Foundation, so they can help me out, help the players out, or they can go to Fang Exchange, and Fang Exchange is the collective. They are the ones that should hopefully will sustain throughout. Like, I'm donating myself. Like, I got my hat. There's somewhere back here. I got my Fang Exchange hat. Everybody need to get one. I got my shirt. And that's why I put that link for Fang Exchange in there for you, Ron, is because they can go buy the shirt, that Kendall's on it. It's a pretty nice shirt.
Yeah,
I bought mine. Yeah, it is. And I bought mine, and hopefully more people will support. But NIL is big. But I'll let y'all talk to Kendall a little bit so he can get the bowling, whatever you want to do.
Okay, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for just contacting me. I want to say thank you, Mr. Campbell. If Mr. Campbell on, thank you, Mr. Campbell.
That's the man, the prez. We call him the prez.
Yeah, man, the deacon, boy. He out there politicking and doing everything. Shoot, but man, thank you again. I ain't gonna hold you up. We're gonna finish up with Kendall, and we're gonna
I'll hang out though. If you don't mind, I'll hang out for a little bit. But yeah, I definitely hang out.
Cool.
I like talking football too.
Okay. Say no more. And I gotta introduce my other guy. He just popped in here. He up from the Carolinas. He went to Winston State. Plus he went to FAMU. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole lot. We got a whole lot of the Divine Nine around here. He a cute dog.
Who grown?
But he can't. But now he Omega Man, because I know he trying to. He Omega Man now. I'm talking about my boy Jerry Goodson.
What's up, man? What's going on with you? Hey, I'm boy 3. What's up, 3?
What's up, Jerry? You good?
Good, man. How you doing?
Doing good.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff about you, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Rest of y'all know everybody doing all right?
Doing good, man.
We good, man. We good. Hey,
I just want to let you know, Jerry, I'm not trying to be messy, but somebody groaned when they said you was an Omega Man. I don't know who groaned. I don't know who made a sound, but somebody did.
Man,
I just want to let you know that.
I told him, man, the Q Dogs play football. That Kappa stuff is all for the basketball players.
Oh, wow. Shots fired.
Oh, my
Rounds out.
Man.
I love it.
We'll let them get a pass this time.
I love it. But we got a whole NFC South. Jerry got the Carolina Panthers. I got the Falcons. Robin got the, me and Miss Pat got the Falcons. Robin got the Saints. So I just needed Tampa Bay in the thing. Hey, Kendall, you like Tampa Bay? What team you like?
I like the Ravens.
Okay, you like the Ravens. Okay.
Yeah, we cool.
Yeah.
I don't mind the Ravens.
Okay, but cool, man, cool. So, Kendall, I'm gonna go back up 2 years, because you play with Isaiah Land, you play with Marquise Bell, you play with your brother. Like, how was that defense in totality? And also knowing you have X-Man and Jennings and Musa on the other side of the ball going toe to toe. Like, I've been to y'all practices, but I haven't been to like the coach practices where y'all going at it in each other's neck. How that sharpen you for the future to become?
And it was very electric, I'd say. Like you said, you know, Xavier Smith, we had Marcus Riley, like guy that's in the league right now playing Jennings itself. So, you know, like you said, I played with Marquise Bell, Isaiah Major, Isaiah Land, even my brother. Like, all those guys kind of paved the way for me just to be a leader like I am right now. So, just playing with them guys taught me plenty lessons, ups and downs, you know, because I ain't seen them guys like duck their head or pout their head, nothing like that. All they was doing straightforward, just grinding. So, it kind of just paved me into the man I am today, really.
Definitely. And like for outside looking in, those are a lot of alphas just coming through. Especially that year when, you know, you had Bell, you had Len, you had your brother, and you had you especially shining in the spotlight. Like a lot of defensive players were shining, but nobody was, you know, you could say, oh, you know, it may be his game one day, or I'm gonna get mad, or if I don't get this tackle, I'm gonna get mad. Like, how is that when, you know, y'all had to buckle down and be like, everybody got to be the man instead of just me being the man?
Yeah, you know, shout out to Coach Smith. You know, he was a great coach. You know, our great coach we had a couple years ago, Coach Ryan Smith, defensive coach. But, you know, he told everybody just, you know, just play your 111. So, like, you don't got to do nobody else's job, just do your job. So, like, all this out there, you know, just talking, you know, communicating to each other, just doing our own thing. So, I feel like that kind of helped a lot as well.
Definitely. Jerry, you got any questions? Because I know you were kind of hand in hand with.
Yeah, man, football, my boys, man. That's my dog. But yeah, man. So you know, being with the defense that you had last year, you know, with Major, with guys that are, you know, older, how was it transitioning to a younger defense where a lot of transfers are coming in, a lot of guys that didn't play last year are now having to step up? How was that transition for you?
It's going pretty good. Like I said, you know, Major's out there kind of coaching the backers out there as well. So he out there, you know, just giving us gems, giving us lessons. You know, playing on our defense last year, you know, the Dark Cloud defense, you know, we had some great guys. Like I said, Javen Morgan, Lovey Jenkins, me as well. You had Dank on the other side, Eric Smith. You know, all those guys was just like leaders, like I said. So us playing with them, you know, just kept me going hard, kept me going straight.
Yeah.
So Kendall, you're a senior, right?
Yeah.
So you kind of like the leader now. That you probably lead them before, but like now it's kind of like solidified because you up there at the top. Do you feel like there's something that you definitely want to hone in for like the team that you have now, kind of like keeping that consistent, the things that you know helped you from the leaders that you had, the seniors that you know came before you? Is there something that you definitely want to focus in on going into this year?
Yeah, just know, staying consistent. You know, like our defense at FAMU, like we got like a standard. Like we won't play. Like everybody knows when it's time to play us. Like we even play around with y'all. So yeah, like you said, I'm kind of the old head now. It's kind of crazy. I'm the old
You
head.
are. Oh my gosh.
So I'm
OG.
fourth season here. So yeah, I'm the old head now. But you know, like guys always ask me like, how was it to play with, you know, like y'all said, Marquise Bell and them great guys that I played with. And I tell them like, you just gotta just keep going. Like when I first got here, like I said, I was a corner, but they put me at nickel. So like I have to tell the guys just play with the coaches want like how you play. Like it don't matter if you playing something you want to play, just go out there and just do what you got to do, really. So yeah, that's how it is.
Shoot, this is a good question. How you transfer the corner to nickel? Because the nickel is more physical. Like you in that box sometimes, you're not in the box. Like you coming off a blitz sometimes. Like how is that transition of, you know, being more physical, knowing that, you know, you're going to have a tight end, you're going to have a offensive line, you know, pulling, and they about 270. You see a 270 person pulling, you be like, all right, I got to buckle down.
Yeah, like I said, I came in playing corner, you know, I'm fighting for a starting spot, but like I guess I feel like I was just such a great athlete. They had put me on the field, so they moved me to nickel. So you know, I'm out here fitting the B gap, you know, and just doing kind of like some linebacker stuff, which was kind of different. But like I said, I tried to get with it. You know, the coach wanted the best 11 on the field, so I had to go out there and do what I had to do, no matter where it was at.
He liked that, Ron. That's what he said. He said,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
I mean,
not like Ron.
I ain't say that. I ain't say
I'm like
that. I'm just
that.
saying. I'm just saying.
Now you said it.
Nah, I ain't say it though.
That's what I heard. He
said-
said, ain't no problem for me.
Hey.
You heard him say linebacker. He ain't saying nothing about no nigga or no cornerback. I know that's
my boy
right.
my boy say he play all 11 of them. All 11. No matter what
Yourself,
spot.
sir. As you should.
Hand in the dirt and all. Man, talking about this, man. You and your brother made history. You know, the first brother duo to have a pick in the game. How does that feel, you know, going into that year that you and your brother will make some type of NCAA history like that?
Oh yeah, that was lit. Well, I think it was like the first quarter he got a pick. Like that's the game we were starting on the same field. Like for the first time we both started together. So I think the dude ran a slant. He caught a pick. I'm like, oh, y'all need to get me one. Be over there shimmying and all that. But at the time I wasn't capped it yet. So I'm like, oh yeah, I can't wait to get the shimmy one day. One day I get the shimmy. So yeah, he caught a pick or whatever. He did a little shimmy. I'm like, I need to get me one. I think it was like the last drive South Carolina State had. The dude Shaq Davis, I think played for the Pittsburgh Steelers now. Yeah. He had ran like a dead. I jumped the dead. Like that's all it was. It was lit. You know, you made history, so it felt amazing for sure.
Oh, you got to pick on Shaq? I didn't know.
Shaq. Yeah.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah, that's some top caliber type stuff. Then another question right here. You know, I think it was Alabama State that game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So break us down the last seconds of that play. Them kicking the field goal. Your season on the line, and you know, just break it down because that was epic for all FAMU fans right there, man.
Yeah, it was epic. I think it was like 14 to 15. It was a low scoring game. I think it was kind of wet that game.
Yeah, it was 14-15.
Yeah, 14-15. Yeah. You know, they driving down the field. They I think like they just throwing the ball and just getting out of bounds, just getting down the field or whatever. So we line up field goal. Coach called a timeout and said we're gonna do low right. That's when the corner blitz and try to go get the ball. So my heart beating. I'm like, oh man, I got something got to shake. Like we got to do something. We can't just lose. Like we made it too far to just lose right here. So the ball snap, it get blocked. I see the ball in front of me. Like, oh, I gotta get it. I just pick it up and I'm gone. I jump right to the band. We all lit or whatever. Like it felt kind of like a movie. Like it felt good. So yeah, it felt amazing. So,
yeah, that definitely was like one of those Disney Channel, you know, football movies.
Yeah, like
it really was.
I grabbed the ball. I'm looking to the side. I'm like, oh my gosh, it feels like crazy,
bro. Because like you know, watching it on TV, all you see is him running. Everybody screaming. Everybody running down. And they say, you know, you see you running to the band, jumping up in the stands, the band playing, everybody rocking. I'm like, bro, this is a movie.
You should have been there. I went to that game. It was a FAMU takeover, and then he did that. And I didn't even know him at the time. We were talking about it. He was like, "Hey, that was me." I was like, "What?" but Ron, you should have been there. It was electric. I ain't gonna lie, because the game actually was it was just tight, slow game. But then when he did that, the band had already showed out, and they were doing their thing in the stands. We were waiting on the team to do something, and then when he did that, it was just, man. It was, you talking about? It was electric. I mean, that is the best. Where it was like some Disney ending, sports like movie ending.
End of the movie, like.
And if you had watched the game, because I know I was at the game as well, so it was cold, like it was a slower game.
Offense wasn't playing well. Defense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a real defensive game. So for that to happen at the end, I just remember him vividly. Like I just see the stride in my head, like right now. You was moving. Like if they would have timed your 40 that day, you might would have got a 4-3 flat.
I was scared. I had to get in that ball. I ain't even look back. I'm looking to the side like.
Shoot, man, but yeah, I'm gonna ask these couple of questions, and I know if Jerry or Robin, y'all got a couple of questions for him. I'm gonna ask these couple of questions just for the FAMU people. I always ask these questions for my football players. So you in Tallahassee, so either this one or that one. You got Guthrie's or Olene's. Which one you picking? Which one you picking?
Guthrie's.
I have to be Guthrie's.
Guthrie's. I love Guthrie's. But now they got Canes now, so got Raising
Don't
Cane's
don't
too.
throw that in the mix, please. Don't
What,
throw that in the
Cane's?
mix.
Like Canes?
I love Cane. I love Cane.
Oh,
About
But
what? It ain't got no flavor. If you gotta have the sauce, it's not good. Because I know
Oh
you don't eat it
God.
dry.
Oh
I know
God.
you
I
don't eat it dry.
don't. I can't eat it dry. I can't.
Nah,
I can't do
so okay. That
Yeah,
kind of a shocker.
it though.
That was kind of a shocker.
Yeah, that
Okay,
was a shocker.
I got this for you. You got the one. You got fried chicken Wednesdays or fish Fridays. Which one you picking?
That's the easy one. Wednesdays.
Come on, baby.
Okay.
Wednesdays, easy.
Easy.
Easy one.
Okay. Now you back in the car. Now you back in the car.
Not y'all dropped them off.
You back in the car. You back in the car.
All right, I got a question for you. So this is going into your last year, of course. What is something that you are looking forward to? And it can just be football related. It can be, personally related, academically related. What are you looking forward to this year?
This year, well, I got a couple of them. The first one, I'm trying to get back to Celebration Bowl, of course,
Of course.
We just got our rings like last 2 weeks ago, like our rings from the national champion. Them things sit up like right here on me. Like,
I know that's right.
So I'm trying to win them again. Trying to lead the nation in interceptions.
Mm.
The coach loves to see turnovers, so I'm trying to get a lot of those. If I get the ball thrown them aside, they kind of scared of me this year. So, but yeah, interception. Just trying to be a great leader. So and then I'm also getting my master's in public health, so I'm trying to keep going with that as well.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Nice.
I can say about Kendall, he never had an academic issue. He was never, as far as like compliance, he was never that guy that we had to worry about. So, coach,
that's always a plus. That's always a plus, especially working in compliance. You just never know.
Mm-hmm.
Just never know.
Yeah. So, man, Ken, I'm gonna send you off with this one. You got 3. Well, now I'm gonna say 2 because we don't even play that game no more. You got homecoming, or you got the classic in Orlando. Which one you picking? I know that's tough. I know that's tough because you got your family in one city, but you got homecoming in another city.
Choose wisely. They watching.
Exactly.
Come on, man. I'm probably have to go with classic. I gotta go with classic.
That's what I'm about to say. Come on now.
I gotta go
now.
That's a political correct answer.
Homecoming be swinging, man. Homecoming lit too, but I'm back home in Orlando. I had probably 20 family members come watch me ball out, so I gotta go with classic.
Definitely. Man. Thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for coming on this platform. Like I said, me and you been in contact for about 2 years now, trying to get you on the show. But I finally got you on the show. Thank you, man. I know you got some stuff to do. It's your off week, so we don't want to hold you too long. But man, y'all prepare for Troy. Y'all show out. Make I do an upset of the year if y'all have to. I want to see that boys on ESPN, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir, man. Be good,
boys, man.
Hey, and before I drop myself, I am going to that Troy game. I actually only live about an hour and a half from Troy, so we're gonna try to represent the Rattlers there. We try to travel to the games that I can. My wife got to let me either out the house or she'll roll out with me. y'all ain't got to that. So I don't think y'all at that stage yet.
No, not yet.
Hopefully you get there. But also I did put the Fang Exchange Facebook page in the chat for you, so that people can go see the shirt that Kendall is on. I think it's a Run It Back t-shirt. So they can see that shirt, and I believe they can order it also off the Fang Exchange Facebook page or go to their Instagram. But just let everybody out there know, Just Give 10. I know y'all may have a younger crowd, so that's perfect for them. Pay that $10. Yeah. But if y'all know some businesses that want to back the guys too, y'all feel free to reach out to me. But hey, man, I love you all's energy. I'm gonna definitely put the show out there, so maybe y'all can entertain us old heads.
Yeah, man.
y'all got some good energy on the show, which is good. But look, y'all take it easy, and good luck on the show, and hope to run into you guys either at homecoming or one of these events.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Patrick.
Hey, no problem. Y'all take it easy.
All right, take it easy.
All right.
The gang is back. The gang is back.
Hey,
Whatever.
hey, the three amigos is back. The three amigos. The
I know
three
that's right.
amigos. Two, three, five, ten. The amigos. The three amigos. The three amigos.
What is going on, Ron?
I'm happy to have my three amigos. It's
What
true,
game
man.
you at? Now, Jared, you traveling? Y'all at on what game?
We playing Erskine College.
Jerry is something nice. Look at the scene.
That's what I said. I see that plane. That's a
Yeah,
nice
Jerry
game.
is
Little
something
something,
nice.
That's a nice bed. That's a nice wall.
You
Nice
know.
life.
You know, something.
You got money.
No, we don't.
They got that money.
Stop.
Hey, right. Give me my money.
Give me my money.
Sure. But shoot, man, I'm glad y'all tuned in, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to Business on Top, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to Scotty page. You know, he let me use his platform to see all you guys. But man, thank y'all too, man, for coming back. I like having my guys back. You know, it feels more homey. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's not like the
Cohesive.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So,
We're
but
all in this together. It's a High School Musical. Yeah. Ooh,
Okay.
get it? Ooh.
Shoot. But yeah, man, let's get into last week, man. Shoot, we got some stuff to talk about last week. We got a topic that we're gonna talk about at the end of the show. I'm gonna wait till the end of the show for that one because it kind of hurt my heart. I ain't gonna lie, Robin. It hurt me from the floor up. I was tore up from the floor up.
What's
I
going on?
want to know.
Yeah,
What happened?
I ain't gonna tell you now. I'll wait till we get all this, and then we gonna,
I feel like Joe. I want to know.
Right.
It's a you got me effed up moment.
Oh gosh. Okay.
You got me effed up moment. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
Well, yeah. Let's talk about it. This last week, huh?
Yeah, this last week. This week too, man. That South Carolina State game against
these are some high scoring games. Why was this so high scoring?
You know, a lot of teams played the FCS teams, and a lot of teams played down. So that's why it's kind of lopsided. Me personally, I was like, the South Carolina State game, the Citadel game, is probably going to be one of the best ones. It's the Battle of the Bulldogs. Now, I think South Carolina State is 0-2 against Citadel now. Since they been playing for the past 2 years, they're 2-0 against Citadel. But that's a game that came down to the wire. That was a pretty good game.
Yeah, that's a huge win for them, man.
Exactly.
Because the Citadel, like you said, has been beating them for a while. That's a bigger program, more established program.
Especially coming off a loss from FAM the previous week.
Yeah. South Carolina State, I mean, I was impressed with how they played against FAMU. They were actually in the game the whole time. So, that's a huge win for them.
Yeah, definitely. Mercer versus Bethune-Cookman. Bethune-Cookman got safety.
Who is that coach? Did they get a coach?
I don't know. Scotty called Little Bill. That's the only that I don't know. It's real.
Hold on, man. Them boys only got 2 points.
They got a safety.
At least scored a layup.
At least they scored.
Stop. Y'all need to relax.
What layup went home?
Wait, we're not gonna go past what Scotty said. Who is Lil Bill?
The head coach. So that's who he called. I forgot his real name.
Let me look it up because y'all not gonna disrespect that man like that.
I ain't disrespectful. I'm just saying what
Raymond Woody Jr. That's
they actually got a pretty good coach though.
I'm gonna call him Coach Junior. Coach Junior. So Coach Junior, you got to do better. Coach Junior.
He actually a pretty good coach from what I've heard around the conference. So.
Where he came from before. Oh, he has an extensive record.
Yeah, he got a good record. I mean, not extensive. Not I ain't gonna say good, but he got extensive.
Hey, Ron say not too much.
I just say he has been.
He's been out there.
Western Kentucky, South Florida, Oregon.
Yeah,
Florida
I mean, it's pretty good.
Florida Atlantic.
It's pretty good.
Is this his first head coaching job?
I believe so. It looks like it because the other schools that he was at was between linebacker and defensive coordinators all the way up until Bethune, I do believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he'll do well. Honestly, he just got to get his guys. This is his first year, I believe.
And they got to get situated anyway, because y'all know Bethune has
Second
been.
year.
Yeah, swapping
Oh.
him and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you take a new program, you know, the average coach only get 4 years. So anytime you get a new program, you got to hurry up and get it back right so you can, you know, go ahead and excel and get another contract.
Well, he got to. He got actually, he got one more year, Jerry, because you know they kind of your third year. They looking at you like this. So you better do something.
Not the bombastic side eye.
Exactly.
That's how LeBron be looking at his teammates.
Well, they play Western Michigan, and Western Michigan is 0-2 as well. So that's tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Western
so
Michigan.
Tennessee State, they didn't do too good against North Dakota State. I was kind of hoping for a better.
They didn't do too good. They just did some bad. It's Bethune.
They made a 3.
They won
out of 52.
But Robin, get this. This team right here almost beat
Colorado.
They can beat almost anybody in there.
Oh, no, you saying North Dakota like that?
Yeah, they
good.
They always
teams
don't
schedule
them because they scared.
You're right.
Teams don't schedule them because they scared of them.
They're like Winston.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So they like that. So Robin, they like that bully down the street, and you see the bully, and you just go a block around. You're like, nah, I'm good.
Oh, because he gonna snatch chains. He Debo.
Yeah.
North Dakota is Debo.
Yeah,
they snatching chains. Okay.
They Debo right now. So I would if I had a team, I'd be like, no, I ain't picking up the phone.
Oh, okay. And Tennessee State was just Big Red, I guess. Okay. That's understandable.
Yeah. So, you know, then you got the Battle of Virginia right here. You know, you got Virginia State versus Norfolk. Norfolk came out on top, which I predicted they do. King had a good game. The whole offense had an all-around good game, and they got the W with that one. Virginia, go ahead, Jerry.
One of these, like, if these are all like the next two, and then I know there's one more that's all CIAA games. All 3 of these teams, if you look at the scores, they were all in the game. And I can almost guarantee one of these teams will be in the championship game for CIAA. Mark my word.
Shout out to my homeboy at Norfolk State. He's a defensive line coach, Aaron Tiller. For Norfolk. Shout out to my guy.
Okay.
Big shout out.
So then you got Miles and Alabama State. You know, if Alabama State would have lost that game, we all would have been looking sideways for real, because, you know, Andrew Body out, the other quarterback out, and
he's out. What happened?
Oh God, he played hurt. He played hurt.
Yeah,
that's what.
Wasn't he injured toward the later part of the season last year?
Yeah, but the coach put him out there. Well, as a football player, he probably want to go out there himself and just show out, which is understandable. But against
Miles, I'm sorry.
No, against North Carolina Central.
Oh, okay.
Your team.
Understood.
Yeah, but like he balled out, but like in the process he got hurt, and now he ain't playing again.
So the backup got hurt too.
So he had the dual quarterback thing.
Right.
So Body got hurt. The other quarterback that's throwing picks left and right got concussion. So he had a concussion protocol. So they had their third string quarterback. So hopefully, pray to God, he don't get hurt.
Be a long season,
question: did the third string play last week? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, clearly he did pretty well. I don't know what was his stats.
But Robin, then again, how they're doing SWAT play? That's the real question.
They playing Miles.
Yeah.
Well,
you know,
I mean,
how they're doing SWAT play. I mean, that's a good startup game. I can say that. They build a young quarterback's confidence because he is a freshman. So I mean, that's a good startup game. But you know, when you playing Jackson State and FAMU and all those other teams, what you gonna do then?
Yeah. Well, they play Samford tomorrow. I don't know anything about Samford. But
Samford 50-50 right now, I think, Jerry.
Yeah, because they're 0-2.
Yeah, they kind of shaky. But I mean, we'll see about that. Then, Jerry, I want you to talk about this next game right here, man. With some
That Winston A&T, yes sir.
No, I'm
Yeah.
so mad. I was really pulling for Winston. I'm not gonna load you. I thought y'all had it. I really did. I really
Man,
truly did.
we was winning. We was winning
Yes.
too. I think we was winning in the fourth quarter. It was like 20, was it
Yes.
2017? And then they scored a touch. They scored a field goal, tied the game, went in OT. And we could not do an OT. We had the ball, and my boy just ran out of bounds and lost the game, dog. Lost the game.
Crazy.
But I ain't gonna lie, I'm proud of them how they played. They
Mhm.
stepped up to the competition, so I'm really excited to see where this season goes. It kind of reminded me of my old heyday. You know how we
Oh
that's how we
gosh.
do.
Not
Last
back
time
in
we
the
played,
day. With
Oh,
us.
last time we
Lord.
played A&T, you know what I'm saying? We won that game back in the day.
So
You need
then,
count to
yeah, you need to
I do.
call them up. Then you
I
got Tuskegee versus Grambling. This was a kind of a good game. Tuskegee got 20, Grambling got 30, 37. I think kind of they running backs kind of made the game better for them. You know, they got that dual threat running back. Then you got Lane versus JSU. JSU put up some points. They definitely put up some points, man. I can say that. So they kind of balled out this game. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't expecting a score like this, but hey, shout out to JSU. Then you got Savannah State versus Southern. 42-10. Shout out to Southern. New coach. Whole new regime over there at Southern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want you to keep in mind, man, if you look at those Division II schools like the Allens, the Winston-Salem State, Virginia Union, Virginia State, those schools only get, they only probably have 19, 20 scholarships,
Yeah.
For their football players. So that's 19, 20 scholarships versus a 63 scholarship team. So, I mean,
Right.
these teams are expected to win, and I expected to win by a lot of points. So I'm not surprised by some of those.
Yeah. Then, Jerry, you got to think about this. Some of these players don't have scholarship. They have the scholarship so they can spread the money around.
Yeah.
I know that happens a lot at D2. So,
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. Then, PV look good. PV look good.
I would hope they do.
37 against Northwestern, 31.
We talk about PV every year. We talk about
Somebody
PV.
told me
but we
they
talk
win the
about
conference.
Bethune.
Somebody said they're gonna win the conference this year.
But they
Really?
so up and down.
Somebody told me that.
PV is so up and down though. You never know what team you're gonna get.
Yeah. I'm not buying it, but hey.
Yes, I wouldn't buy him either. So you gotta know when to hold him, know when to fold him. Shoot, know when to walk away, know when to run. Shoot, you gotta know do all them things. Shoot,
Right.
Then you got Mississippi Valley versus Lamar. Like G told me last week, don't have no faith in Mississippi Valley unless they win a game. So
Lamar, what conference they in?
I do not know. Robin, can you look that up?
Looking it up.
And what is Lamar in New Orleans? Was that Texas?
Lamar is actually in Texas.
Okay.
They probably a
I want to say that I thought they might have been Division II though.
I'm about to say they probably is.
They're in Southland.
Oh no,
Southland Conference.
That's FCS.
That is FCS.
That's FCS. Southland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's FCS. Yeah.
And they are in fact a D1.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
Never heard of university in my life.
But hey, they tried. Next up, Alcorn versus Vanderbilt. We kind of knew that was going to happen. Arkansas Baptist versus UAPB. They put up some points against Arkansas Baptist. So, we still going to kind of hold our brakes on UAPB, right, fast with football. FAMU versus Miami. A lot of mistakes. I feel like the O-line could have did better in this game. Costly turnovers led to short field, so Miami can score real quick. But hey, we got paid to, try to show out and show up, and we did what we could do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say too much.
I needed them to do what NIU did to Notre Dame. That's what I needed. I needed a paycheck and a W, please.
Yeah.
Did we have anybody get injured last game?
No.
That's
Nobody got
the biggest plus.
Yeah, so that's the plus. Nobody got injured. A lot of people played. Then the second string was playing against the first string. That's what I noticed too. Like they put the second string in the third quarter, and like the first string defense is still out there. I was like, what Miami got going on? Like
Yeah.
Yeah, like nah. But I mean, you know, that's an unwritten rule. That's a whole nother conversation in itself. Morgan State versus Townsend, 9-14. Morgan State, they could have pulled it out, but hey, you know, Townsend just had a better team that day. Then Mercy Hart versus Howard. Howard pulled it out with a 1 point lead. I think that was an all-around team game. They did good on offense. That's all I can say about Howard.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about Howard.
I want to see Morgan State, because Morgan State actually has a really good team.
Yeah.
I want to see them play Howard this year. Like,
Yeah.
I want to see how that's going to go.
Yeah. So, but definitely. What's up with you, my guy? What's up with you? Sure. You know, Robin.
Oh, here we go.
Robin.
Yep. I'm just bracing myself for it. Let me just.
Guess what time it is, Robin? Guess what time it is, Robin? I forgot about it, Robin.
What time is it, Ron?
Robin,
I ain't forget.
It's time.
City boy. City boy.
City boy. It's
City
City
boy.
boy time, Robin. It's City
Yes,
boy
it
time. Robin, guess what
Yes,
that
it has
means?
to be.
Guess what that means, Robin? We going back to the club.
Yes.
We going back to the club. Everybody go to get in VIP. Bring drinks on them because they balled out this game, Robin. That's what that means. They balled out this
Yes, sir.
game. Yes, sir. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident about myself because the City Boys back, man. City Boys back. It's football.
So happy we have this.
Yes, I do. I love it, Robin. This, you know, I'm gonna dedicate this City Boy, you know, a time for you right here.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna dedicate this time. I'm gonna dedicate it so much, Robin. I'm gonna let you do the first one. I'm gonna let you do the first one.
Okay. Well, here we have Kevin King, 39 carries, 137 yards, 1 touchdown. Who did they play for this game for him to ball out like this?
That was
Let me go back.
one that VU.
No, yep. The game, the battle of the game. The battle of the
Virginia
game.
State. My gosh. Good
Yes.
night.
Hold on
Yeah,
now.
he came to set a record at this point. Good for
100
him. Kevin came out to play. Clearly, you know, unstoppable, going 137 yards plus a touchdown. He did what needed to be done. So shout out to my guy Kevin King for winning the City Boy Award for week 2. My guy.
And so
Yeah.
you know he
Norfolk.
He
Yeah.
is a 2-time City Boy Award winner. You know what I'm saying? That boy did his thing. He is like,
I know,
hey,
man.
this is the battle of Virginia. I'm going to do it right for my dog, Michael Vick. I'm going to do it right for my dog. You know, hey, out on the field, man. I'm going to tote that thing like I can't tote it no more. That boy ran for 137 yards, took his team to victory, man. Shout out to
No,
the
man.
City Boy.
City boy. City boy. City boy.
Yes,
Yes,
Mr. King. Yes.
Yeah,
I don't know, Ron.
Jerry,
I
I'm
don't know.
going to let you get this one, man.
I gotta say what I gotta say about your boy, man.
Well, what happened?
The last one.
Oh, let me go
Bro.
back. Let me go back.
Bro had 39 carries though.
But Jerry, he a workhorse. That's what you want in a running back, right, Jerry? You want a
39?
workhorse. You, Jerry, it don't matter. He is a workhorse.
Did the quarterback throw the ball?
He clearly he did. I think the quarterback
No.
on him too. The quarterback on him too now.
Ain't no way.
The quarterback,
Ain't no
I
way
think
they
the
ran the
quarterback
ball
on him
40
too now.
times a game.
The quarterback on him too now.
Okay.
Quarterback
All
on
right
him too now. Don't play with him now.
Look, they
Shoot.
said
lie.
they won the game. They won the game.
They won the game.
They won the
They won the
game.
game.
They playing a
With
D2.
these types of stats, you have to win the game.
They playing D2 school, so I ain't.
Yeah, shoot.
Wow,
Hey,
wow.
Robin, guess what? You know, last year Jerry's talking about, you know, don't put down on the big two now. Don't put down
It
on the
was.
big two.
It's still. Hold on. Don't let him fool you, Ron, because I'm right here with you, my guy. Because he'll say the same thing. He's just doing it right now. You see what I'm saying? He's just doing that right. It's still D2 gets the victory. You know what I'm saying? It's just not right now.
I mean, you don't.
We be
you don't mess
remembering.
around with D2. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
They
So-
nice, but I'm saying like it's different level. Like 19 scholarships,
Oh, okay.
63.
Oh,
And then like his stat really ain't crazy.
But he's a workhorse.
3.5 yards a carry.
But he's a workhorse.
I feel it. He did a lot of carries though.
Bruh,
He's probably in the training room every day.
Bruh, like that's a workhorse, man.
Yeah.
They have a lot of faith and trust in him to have
that's
that.
That's like some Marcus Lattimore type running back in college stuff right there. If you carrying that much.
Yeah. And he looked a little bit.
That's the only
smaller.
reason why I put him on there.
He looked a little smaller. Like it's really crazy that they gave him the ball 40 times. Like that's wild.
That is wild. That is wild. Sure.
All right, what we got? City Boy Award. Jay Sean Scroggins, 11 for 22 for 164 for 1 touchdown, 13 carries for 122 yards.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good Lord.
Yes, sir. That boy was throwing that thing. Yeah. That boy was toting that thing. That boy said, I'm out here. I'm a dual threat quarterback. And I am the real HU because you know what? They came out with a victory this week.
I'm so sorry. This is a quarterback.
Yeah.
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 That's a lot of yardage for a quarterback.
And he can pass.
Wow. Good for him. 164 passing yards, but 122 rushing yards.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow.
Are we looking at
the
we looking at a Celebration Bowl repeat for them?
Hey.
But almost pissed me off.
Oh, wow. You heard that face in his voice, Jerry? He said,
piss me off.
Yeah.
Nigga sound like Megatron. Autobot.
Why you transform?
My hat was up here. Jerry said that, boy, it was straight all the way down.
Do not piss me
off. If they repeat from what they did last year, they mean they're losing again. They're gonna make it though.
Right. And that's just on the MEAC side. Come on now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always shooting for my Eagles, but
I ain't gonna lie. The MEAC pretty strong. Like they got a couple different people that's all right. Like,
hey, listen, they've been hearing us because we've been talking mess.
Yeah. They all right.
They heard us.
Wow, you sleep. You got Howard?
I ain't sleep. I just don't like Howard. They don't care about football.
They don't care about football. Why they went to Celebration Bowl?
Every year you say that. You got another statistic for Howard that proves you absolutely wrong. I just want to.
I don't. They don't care about football.
How do you not care but make it to the highest level of
165 yards and 125 rushing yards?
Bro, that's they care about everything else besides football.
I
Ron,
think they care.
What is the next City Boy? Congratulations, Jashawn.
You did great, though.
Yeah, congratulations to my homeboy.
And
Jerry, pushed me off the roller coaster. He was like, "Oh, okay, I was on the high."
Oh, I get it, Ryan. You said Jerry got too much dip on his chip. That's what you said. He said not too much. This is the
award. We just stop it right here. It's City Boy Awards.
Okay, so that boy got one of me at first. I feel it.
Yeah, they got to prove me wrong again. When they prove me wrong
again.
He said it's not a city team award, Jerry. It's a city boy award. This is just for one man. One man.
Exactly. It's no I am team, but there is a me in team.
Okay. I hear that.
Yes, sir. Right. Yes, sir. And I will go ahead and sign this thing off for him one time. City Boy Award, man. It's true. Rob, I'm gonna let you do this. I'm gonna be the hype.
Wait a minute. What is this? 350 yards?
Yes.
I noticed in a single game, 2 touchdowns.
Yes.
Makai, I don't want to mess up your name. I'm so sorry, but it sounds like Makai Higgins.
Yeah, Makai. I think that's Makai. Yeah.
Makai Higgins.
Yep.
UAPB coming to you live.
Coming to you live.
And who did they play during this game?
Because they lost.
It was I don't think that was on there, though.
It wasn't on there.
I don't know.
It was.
Yeah. Well, that's why they got 350 yards. He got 73 points. My gosh.
Yes, sir. They played Arkansas Baptist. Clearly, he probably could have had more. I think he got pulled. He got pulled.
Yeah, he probably did.
Yeah, he got
pulled. He only
pulled.
passed 22 times, though. That's not a lot.
Yeah.
No.
We got
But that's,
running
I
backs
mean,
getting
it's not a
22
lot, but
carries.
it's a lot of yardage in that. And
Right.
he's a redshirt junior.
Yeah.
So
Bombs over Baghdad.
Yeah.
my
So,
gosh.
you know,
That's
UAP,
that's the kind of numbers you need to have regardless of who you play.
yeah,
That's just simple.
yeah.
Having those numbers is key to success.
I think this is up for UAPB right here. Just put it on, you know, that showcases, you know, his arm talent. He only missed what, 5, 6, 7 passes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
like, you know, that's remarkable right there for a quarterback to only miss 7 passes. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so that's what you wish for in a quarterback. You know, shout out to UAPB, shout out for the win, and you know, shout out to them City Boys.
City boy.
Definitely, shout out to them City Boys, man.
Good job, Makai.
Dude, hey, Jerry,
Yes, sir.
here go another me. Here go
Yes, sir.
another me.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He
going
snapped.
me.
Jared Hunter, 22 carries, 126 yards, not 1, not 2, but 3 touchdowns. That's really a great game.
Yeah,
They was running all over them boys.
yeah,
Quarterback running,
yeah,
running back running.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
This is a joint effort.
Yeah, this is a joint effort. But you know, having 200 yards of rushing, that's, you know, you can only hope for the best. You know, if you have 200 yards rushing, that means you out physical, out dominating the other team. You know, they out dominate the other team. You know, this week they said read the real HU. You know, this week. I don't know about next week, but you know, this
not too much.
Yeah,
Right. Not too much, everybody.
Yeah.
This is just for this week. Don't get too comfortable.
Don't get too comfortable. Pump it,
Never get too comfortable.
Yeah. That's what you know, that you know, the prophet of future said that. You know, don't get too comfortable now.
The prophet of
You call
future.
him a prophet?
The prophet of the street.
Man, call him a
Please,
prophet.
The prophet of the street.
PROFIT.
And talk about the prophet of the streets, you know. He get them.
City boy. City boy. City boy.
Hey, don't get too comfortable, boy. That's what Future said around here, boy. Don't get too comfortable now. Don't get too comfortable. Oh my gosh. This
look,
boy
who is you now? You need to do one. Who is this?
Say Samar Savage.
Mm-hmm.
Six catches, 133 yards and 1 touchdown. And Robin, what I looked at last week, he is a consistent receiver for PV. Last week he had 100 catches. I think last week he had a 100-yard mark, but he didn't have the touchdown. He didn't have the touchdowns to solidify the whole stat line. So now he got the touchdown. You know, he can go back to PV. You know, he can go down to Turkey Leg Hut and get him a whole turkey leg. You know, PV right down the street. When he can go down to Turkey Leg Hut, do all, man. He can do it all in Houston.
Big turkeys.
Yeah, they do. You know, I get the one with the mac and cheese. That's good to me. But hey, man, he a city boy this week, man. He a city boy. He going back to PV with this.
City boy. City boy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, this guy right here, man, he's a guy to look out for that's going to the NFL. He's a 6'4", 220-pound wide receiver.
Yeah.
And right now, if he continues on the way he's going, he'll probably lead the conference and be a top contender for yards in SDS. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
keep
an eye out for him.
Yeah, he's like when I see like the first 2 weeks of consistency, okay, I'll be like, okay, then he that deal. If you if you get over 100 yards in 2 games with 2 different team levels, then you kind of that deal. You that deal. So you know, shout out to PV having consistent receiver. You know, their season ain't really too consistent right now. They had a down, you know, facing Texas Southern. Then they had a up, you know, facing the next team. So you know, y'all got to keep that ball rolling. So y'all gotta keep the ball rolling. But shout out to this man. Shout out to Savage for PV. And, you know, these are my other people that I had. You know, I could have went on and on and on and on. But, you know, it's a lot of people on here. You know, Cameron Peters, quarterback for PV, 18 for 32, 280 yards, and 2 touchdowns. You know, he did his thing right there. Robin, I'm going to let you get the next one because that's your neck of the woods.
Look, my Southern Jaguar, okay? Chevion, To set quarterback 17 of 29. I'm assuming, what is that, passing? Y'all know I'm trying to get my stats right. Oh, look at me, I'm learning.
Yeah.
316 yards again, some top tier yardage there. That got some 3 touchdowns there. So I mean, these are some great stats to be putting on to your resume. Okay, so y'all need to watch out for these players here.
Definitely.
Ron, why you what made him a honorable mention versus a regular guy?
Because I feel like I need more consistency. That's what I need. You can be an honorable mention, but I need more consistency. If you get the more consistency, then I understand they play kind of like a lower level team. So if he would have showed that consistency in week 1 and brought it to week 2, then I would have been like, okay. Then you get it definitely. You up there with the big guys. But that's why
Who they play?
Huh?
Who they play?
Did they play Savannah State? Southern played Savannah State. Yeah. So
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we got Isaiah Spencer, wide receiver, 4 receptions for 107 yards and 1 touchdown for JSU. That's a great game.
Yeah, that's a great game.
Anytime you get 100 yards off of single digit receptions, you had yourself a game, my boy.
I was wondering if we was gonna see some JSU.
Definitely. I think this quarterback for JSU, Cameron McCoy, he was the second string quarterback. So they put the second string in, 5 for 9, 100 yards, 2 touchdowns, 6 carries, 107, rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. So he had a 4 touchdown game, man.
Nice.
Yeah. So shout out, dog. Shout out to all the city boy, man.
City boy.
That's wild.
City boy.
Teams.
Yeah, so shout out to all them, man. Shout out to all them. Man, week 3. We have been waiting on week 3 for a long time, but now we here. We got Delaware versus North Carolina A&T. We got that game coming up. We got PV versus Michigan State. That's a definitely money bag game. So they just got to show up. They don't even got to come off the bus. They can still be asleep, Robin, and just, we just here for the money. Ooh, this stadium look good.
I mean,
Robin.
it's good for them to get some good challenge in,
Yeah, for the players that's pursuing to go
nice,
to that
nice little
next
scrimmage.
Level. Yeah, players that's trying to go to that next level, make sure you try, put out good film. Make sure you tackle and catch the ball, doing all the things you need to do if you're trying to go to the next level when you're playing a Michigan State team.
Yeah.
Next one, Wagner versus Delaware State. I do not know too much about Wagner, so I'm gonna just Morehouse versus Howard.
Morehouse is gonna get it. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
No.
The way Howard looking last week, we gonna see.
Yeah. Howard gonna definitely come through where it needs to come through, but
Morehouse ain't won a game yet.
Yeah, I love a just good HBCU game.
Yeah. Then we got Morgan State versus Ohio. Man, that would be a good game for Morgan State just to see what they at.
University of Ohio or Ohio State? It really doesn't matter.
Ohio.
I just thought I'd ask.
Doesn't.
Yeah, just Ohio. Then we got your team versus North Carolina.
I know.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was on the schedule.
Yeah, it is. They are playing at Chapel Hill.
Shoot. Robin, you in the state now. This is the Battle of Tobacco Road.
This
is the Battle of Tobacco
I'm not
Road.
even going to be there for the game. I'm out here in New Orleans, but
yeah.
I already know we didn't already talk about it. I got professors betting and stuff everybody, but it's a lot of people rooting for Central on this one,
Yeah.
And we saw I'm not saying that Central is better than FAM or FAM is better than Central, but we saw how close FAM got last year, so or the year prior. But the year prior, not last year.
I think they'll give them a good game. Carolina just lost that quarterback too, so without their starting quarterback, it could be a lot closer than what people think it's going to be.
Yeah, most definitely. Then we got the next game. It is BCU Bethune versus Western Michigan. So I think that's another one in L calling for Bethune.
I just would like to see Bethune just
just perk up, do something. Do something.
I'm not saying that that's going to happen this week. I want greatness for them. I do want success. I'm wishing success upon them.
Robin, you know what I'm wishing? I'm wishing they would have a good season, so this classic game would be more
competitive.
More competitive, more viable for the fans. More emotion, more pageantry. That's what I want.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Energy, more passion, more energy, more passion.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. That's what I want for Bethune. Also, like all jokes aside, like I know I'd be saying a little sly stuff to Bethune, but like I want them to succeed so we can just have a better game at the end of the year. Like that's what we all want. Next team, Mississippi Valley State versus Murray State. Both teams 0-2. We're gonna see what Mississippi Valley got going on. Gonna see if they can, put up some points, score. They got a new turf field, but they're not playing at home. Just they got a new turf field. You know what I'm saying? So it's better than the other field they got. So
where is Murray State? Where?
And then Jordan. I know that's where Coach Smitty went.
Oh, okay. Yeah, look, Robin.
In Kentucky.
In Kentucky. That's a drive. That's a drive.
I didn't know that was in Kentucky.
Yeah, that's a drive. Whew.
Yeah, I got Murray State. Sorry.
Yeah.
More power to you guys, man.
Then we got Bama State versus Stanford. We kind of talked about this little game earlier. Let's see what this freshman quarterback can do. To be honest with you, he got put in this position because people got hurt. Jerry, like they said, the next person up. That's with anything in life. Next person up. Robin. When you're in gymnastics, you get called up there. You gotta do some flipping and dipping and twirling.
You gotta show up. You gotta show up. You gotta be ready.
Yeah. So next man up and see if he about that life.
I'll tell you one thing. By the time he's a senior, he's gonna be a baller.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't say that. You can't say that. But the only thing I can say is with that coach, will he stay consistent with his player or will he go find somebody else?
Yeah.
Because he's not consistent. Like he got Andrew Body because you thought Andrew Body was going to start. Then he picked a whole nother quarterback. Now they playing dual roles. So, like, what you got going on? That's why Keyshawn Johnson left. Like, that boy can catch a cold. Like,
that's really the nature of the game, though, man. Like, you gonna try to out recruit your players. That's what everybody does.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Jerry, even though you're gonna try to out recruit your player, but if you got a player that's a dog, like you gotta give them that. I mean, competing is everything. But at the end of the day, if what we saw on the field is what he saw in practice, then something wrong with his eyes.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, that's what they do. Like, when I was in school, we had a quarterback named Rudy Johnson. He was All-American in 2013. 2014, we brought in a quarterback from Alabama, Phil Simms. And who you think started?
Phil Simms.
Exactly.
Yeah, ain't did a damn thing out there, did he?
Boy, he was out there. He threw my first touchdown. He was out there smoking.
Oh, he was?
But we had like a dual quarterback system, but when Phil was out there, he was throwing that thing 60, 70 yards.
Oh, okay. Sure.
That's what they always do, man. They always try to out-recruit you. That's what they did to me.
Okay, but what you said.
I was like that.
Exactly.
You ain't going to take my spot.
Exactly. Jerry said he a dog.
Sure. I feel like Jerry was out there.
A cute dog.
I'm a dog. Gold boots and all.
Exactly. Sure. But next, we got UAPB versus Tennessee State. This is a game that I know some people are going to be tuning into.
Yeah, this is Southern Heritage Classic.
Yep, Southern Heritage Classic. Robin, you speak about these games. You've been to these games while you're growing up.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely different because, this used to be TSU versus JSU, but we know what they want to do in life. But I think that because I feel like UAPB is in a different spot than when they used to be, I think that this is going to be a really good game. coming out. But hey, listen, it's 35th anniversary for this game. So whenever you have that type of backing and anniversary behind games like that, you just naturally, see that people play harder. So it's gonna be interesting. But I'm gonna see how Arkansas do against Tennessee State. I'm excited.
I got Big 10 for the win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we
I
got
can
this
see that
last
though.
game. You see, you say,
I don't think it's going to be an easy win though. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. If they win, I'm not going to be surprised. If Tennessee State wins, and I'm not going to be surprised. But I do think that Arkansas is going to come to play too.
I think we don't give enough shine on Tennessee State just because they're not in the SWAC or the MEAC.
Right.
Nobody
Right.
really be watching them like that.
Yeah, that is true. But they wanted to be out there.
You're right.
They did. They wanted to be out there. They made that very clear. They said,
Exactly.
man, we got to be more competitive. Okay.
Then we got Edward Waters versus Alcorn.
Big corn.
You said who?
The big corn.
Yeah. So they look like they got a dub this week. That's all I'm gonna say. They look like,
Who look like they got a dub? Alcorn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Off of numbers.
Yeah, off the numbers. See, Robin, see, there we go.
Hey, listen, you know me. I asked. I said, who finna be on top of this one?
It only applies to certain HBCU Division II, It only applies to the greats. Virginia Union,
full of it.
Virginia State, Winston-Salem
Respectfully.
State, Fayetteville State, Tuskegee, Benedict.
You gonna go down the whole list?
That's the only D2 HBCUs it apply to.
Yeah.
You heard the last one I said, Ron. So I don't want to hear nothing. How they doing, man? How Benedict doing?
See what happened was I got 75 of my foot in the FAMU, and I got 25 at Benedict.
You wasn't saying none of that last year.
Yeah, he was.
And I want to let you know that confidently. Confident. You ain't know who out. You.
Oh, bro. They haven't.
You is Big Purple. Okay.
But so I'm gonna let. When the last time you saw me in any type of Benedict stuff? All I wear is FAMU stuff.
But last year, all you was saying was
look. Your talk was loud though. I don't care what you was wearing.
See what had happened was, the coach went on the greener pastures. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. He done moved on. So have you?
Yeah, I'm like a coach person. Nick Saban. If Nick Saban would have
not a real fan or a real alum.
Nick Saban would have went to USC, I'm going to USC.
Wow, that's crazy.
You are not a real alum. Give your degree back.
It's only game 3.
Hey, guess what? The Falcons only played one game, and I don't have no faith in them again this year.
Oh,
They're doing the same thing that they did last year.
Who?
The Falcons.
I'm not gonna talk about no professional sports.
I don't think you can, unless you're talking about something else, like another team. And
I don't even want to talk to you. Now
you shouldn't. I wouldn't want to talk to me if I was in your position either, my guy. You know what?
Exactly.
It didn't have to be that way. It could have been a 20-point win.
Nah, Jerry, y'all got to buckle up y'all seatbelt like everybody else.
What can I say?
Everybody else ain't on this ride. The ride we on, boy. You gotta get 7 feet tall to ride.
Yeah, boy. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Shoot, man. But let me get to this game of the week, man. This game of the week right here. Shoot, what's up, buddy? Southern versus JSU.
And they're at JSU. Oh.
They at the vet. They in the jack and don't know how to act. Shoot, that's what they at, man. So for Southern, don't turn the ball over. When you throw interceptions, when you do little things like that, make for harder chances for your team to win. Receivers need to get open. I looked at their stats for its receiving core. It's very hard. I should have put this one on here too. The O-line.
You're saying that the receivers don't be open or the quarterback don't be throwing?
It's probably both, and it may be all three with the offensive lineman, because once you get that pressure from the defensive line, hey, it's kind of you only can make so many throws, or you only can do so much when your offense is not blocking. Play all 4 quarters. Stop JSU from running the ball. I think that's the main thing. You always set up the run for the pass. So stop JSU from running the ball so they can be one-dimensional team. For JSU, play JSU football. This is TC second year. So they should be more comfortable in the game plan and what he got going on. So play JSU football. You in the jack. So definitely do your thing. Home field advantage. You home. This is your game. Y'all trying to come up this year. I think y'all was voted third to win the side or placed in the side of the conference. Y'all trying to win the conference. So let's go. Run.
They had a nice little scrimmage against Lane last week, so they should be ready. They should be warmed up.
Both of these teams had them.
Exactly.
It did.
So run the ball. Run the ball down their throat until you just tired of running. Then you just want to throw the ball. That's how I say. And for JSU on the defensive side, get to the quarterback. He's going to throw an interception. I can see doesn't get to the ball receiver if you put pressure in his face. So just get to the quarterback for the JSU side, the defensive side of the ball, and that's their keys for them to win the game.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is actually going to be a great game. I think these teams are really closely matched. Southern has been on the come up for a little bit of time now, and they're, like you said, third in the conference. JSU has always been a good team, so I think it's really their game to lose. I can see it being like a 21-14, a 28-14, 28-21, somewhere in there. It's going to be a good game, though. So it's going to be a lot of lights, a lot of sounds, a lot of touchdowns, all of that. Yeah. So that's what I'm expecting.
Do you think it's going to be a high-scoring game?
I think it's going to be 28, somewhere in there.
Okay.
Ain't going to be no 40 points like they did last week.
Nah.
It
ain't going to be no scrimmage. This game. It's
a real game. Yeah. So.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's going to be like a 21 to 24 type of game. It's going to come down to the wire. It's going to come down to the last person, last team.
What you got?
Yeah. I got JSU.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I got.
Wait, let's do our little count. Hold on. Let me get my Palm Pilot out.
Yeah. I got
okay, JSU. Jerry, what's yours?
28-21. JSU. I almost want to say 28-14. But I'm going to say.
Do you want to change it? Okay. Ron.
21-24. Jackson State winning.
21-24.
The last drive.
All right. And I'm going to do 17-21 Southern. Just to shake it up a little bit. You know what I mean? What is it? Week 3? All right. Got it. Heard it here first, folks.
Robin, Jerry, I'm glad I waited later because all 3 of us is here now. Yeah. It's you got me effed up on me.
What happened?
Robin, when I talk about this, you gonna feel some type of way too because you native to this state. I mean that's just let me play that song first because I ain't did you got me effed up in a long time. It's just feel my soul.
Okay.
Robin.
What happened?
They did your boy wrong. They did your boy wrong, Robin.
Oh my God.
They did
oh my God.
Wrong.
Oh my God.
Robin, they did your boy wrong.
Well,
Robin. We talking about Lil Wayne. We talking about
let's talk about it.
we
You
talking about
upset?
we talking about the fire. We talking
Well,
about the
let me
fireman.
ask you this. Can I ask you something? Did you get more or about the same upset after Lil Wayne released his video of how he felt?
I was so more upset.
You were
I was
more
less.
upset after?
I was less.
For y'all that don't have it, guess what? I got it here on Pre-Snap Read, hot on wax, goddamn it. So everybody can see why I'm upset. The man upset. I'm upset. Everybody upset. Shoot. Can y'all hear it? Or
Turn up a little bit.
It held me up when I try to fall back. That hurt a lot. You know what I'm talking about? It hurt a whole lot. I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown. And just automatically mentally putting myself in that position, like somebody told me that was my position. So I blame myself for that. But I thought that was nothing, I thought that was nothing better than that spot, and that stage, and that platform, and my stage. And so it hurt. It hurt a whole lot. But y'all are fucking amazing. It made me feel like shit not getting this opportunity. And when I felt like shit, you guys reminded me that I ain't shit without y'all. And that's an amazing reality. So, like I said, it broke me, and I'm just trying to put me back together. But my God, have you all helped me? Thanks to all my peers, my friends, my family, my homies on sports television, everybody repping me. I really appreciate that. I really do. I feel like I let all of y'all down by not getting that opportunity. But I'm working on me, and I'm working. So, thank you.
Okay. Here's my thing. Here's my thing.
I'm kind of confused.
What are you confused about, Jerry, before I say my thing?
What is he like? This is not his control. So like,
it's not his control.
Him saying like apologizing and he's working on him, like it's kind of like, why are you even saying it?
I don't know. See, that's where I'm, and that's really why I asked Ron, were you more or less, not more or less, but like more or equally upset until after he sent the video? Because after he sent the video, I was like, okay.
I was less.
I was very much so less. I was like,
I'm more upset because like I feel like this. You saw what happened in LA, and you bring the LA people out.
So why didn't Kendrick get asked for that?
Kendrick did come.
Kendrick was not at the LA. No, sir.
Yes, he was with Dre. Yes, he was with Dre. Dre brought Kendrick out. Did he?
No, he was not.
Was it Rihanna?
No, Rihanna. It was Rihanna. Then it was Dre.
Rihanna was last year.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. It was Rihanna was last year.
Usher was last year.
Or Usher was last year, and then Rihanna was the previous year. Yeah.
No,
and then before that it was LA, it was Rihanna, and then it was Usher.
But Dre was in one of those sequences too, because he brought Eminem, 50 Cent.
Dr. Dre?
Yes, he brought Eminem, 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg. He did.
Yeah, Kendrick. But he didn't headline. What I'm saying is he didn't headline. He did not headline.
But he still impacted. He still brought the people
So
there.
what do you think that Kendrick is going to do then?
I
You
mean,
don't
they
think
gotta.
that Lil Wayne is going to brace his presence on that stage?
Yes, but this what I'm saying though. This what I'm saying, Robin. This what I'm saying.
Okay.
You pick the LA superstar for a LA game in the Super Bowl. And mind you, I get it. You don't have to pick Lil Wayne. I get it. You don't have to.
Mhm.
I understand that completely. But
Mhm.
for me, it's messed up that the city votes for it, not the
Wait, what?
actual. Yeah, I did my research.
Jay-Z chooses the
No,
the
no, 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 no,
the
no, no, no,
performers.
no. I did my research. So what they do is the Super Bowl halftime committee with Applebee's or with Pepsi or whoever they sponsor is, they have a list of who they want. So
Mhm.
then when they created their list, they send the short list to New Orleans.
Mhm.
The who in
So,
New Orleans? What do you mean?
because that's where the Super Bowl going to be.
I
They
mean, like, where in New Orleans though?
They send it to the
I guess
mayor.
the
The
mayor. Yeah,
mayor
they
and the
have
people
like
that
a
run
little
the
committee
city.
in the city.
The people that had the big dollars.
Mhm.
The people that had the big dollars. That's who basically get to pick. So like you're not going to pick your hometown. I ain't gonna say hero, but you ain't gonna pick your hometown boy to play in the hometown game. If you want to necessarily put it that way, because the rappers be saying like, "Hey, when I go out there, feel like this is what I do. This is my game. This is
Man,
my high moment."
Mhm.
So
man, what I'm confused on, why is all the uproar in 2024? There's been 10 Super Bowls in New Orleans.
10 Super Bowls. You know who performed at New Orleans the last Super Bowl? I'll wait.
Jay-Z wasn't in that position,
No,
and
it
no,
doesn't matter. No. To your
if we,
point, let's go with your point. Let's take Jay-Z out of it because Jay-Z just got there. But to your point, you said that Super Bowl takes a list of artists and they give it to the New Orleans people, right?
mhm.
So like the last Super Bowl that was in New Orleans, I don't remember what year. Let's say
13. It was 13.
2013.
Cool. That's
Do you
easy.
know who was there?
Who was there?
I do.
Beyonce.
It sure was.
And she shut down the lights. Now, granted, too many people's the one how they look at it. Beyonce, oh, she got ties in Louisiana. She is not known to be from Louisiana. She's known to be from Houston, Texas.
Yeah,
Period.
that you right.
So, but they didn't have no problem with Beyonce because it's Beyonce. But as soon as they had somebody else, then it became a problem. They want to throw Lil Wayne in there. When Lil Wayne, to be fair, had a prominent time that should have been utilized back when he was more prominent. I'm not saying that he's not prominent now, but he was definitely more prominent. You know, when you think about 08, 9, 10, you know what I'm saying? Even before that, 05, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right?
Even
So,
13 would have been okay.
you know,
But I'm gonna say this, Robin. I'm gonna say this with knowing that era and knowing what transpired. The Super Bowl wasn't putting on performances until Beyonce came.
How do we
wait,
know
what do
this?
you mean?
They would. It was a.
You're saying that
it was a.
Beyonce was like the best choice at that time? Is what you're
No,
saying?
it was a
Oh.
time. It was a time lapse where we know Beyonce was there, but name anybody after Beyonce besides the Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake. We really can't like.
In 2013?
What you mean, bro?
Oh, nah, I can't agree
It's
with you on that.
it's
No,
been a
I
minute.
wouldn't even throw in Lil Wayne in 2013 more than I would
No,
throw him in there for
what I'm
2024.
saying is from Beyonce, it was a lot of talent that you could have picked a better type of talent to be on that stage that would have rocked the house. It wasn't a lot of talent that was rocking the house in those past years at the Super Bowl.
Man, you are lying to me. You
So
could have
be
chose
so
any.
so you
They
tell
could
so
have.
you
They should have chose Rihanna. Rihanna was just as big in 2013. This young lady wasn't even making music, and
no,
they chose her
but
for the Super
but
Bowl.
what I'm saying is they could have chose anybody. I am not talking about Beyonce. I'm talking about the people that was what before her, not after her, before her. It was a time
Beyonce.
lapse. It was a time lapse where the Super Bowl halftime, we was like, oh, what the NFL gonna pick this year? Oh, what the NFL gonna do this year? Then when they finally get Beyonce, we got all excited.
Okay, but to your point, these last couple of years have
It's
been
cool.
powerhouses.
I can say that.
Power.
I'm not
Hold
arguing
on.
with that.
No, and I'm taking your point and I'm utilizing it for this year. Powerhouses. Last year, you already mentioned Usher. The previous year, Rihanna. And Rihanna wasn't even making music. Her pregnant behind got asked and she said yes because she know how to make money. So she wasn't gonna say no. You know what I'm saying? The year before that, I think it was
Drake.
It was the LA. And then the year before that, it was I think J-Lo and Shakira. So
Yeah.
it's like consistently there have been powerhouses. I'm not saying that Lil Wayne is not powerhouses, but I'm also not mad that they chose Kendrick, right? Because here go me, Kendrick has been steadily getting into this position of being utilized and highlighted for his growth and development. Now, to your point, yes, he already had his little taste back in 22 in LA, but that wasn't no headline. That's not going on to what it is here. Now, what I am mad is that Lil Wayne hasn't had a chance. But
that's what I'm saying.
And that's where I will agree with you that he hasn't had a chance. But I'm not mad that they chose Kendrick. That's the part that I need people to. And I'm like, okay, Lil Wayne, when you went and make the video, I just felt like that was a bit much because it's just like, like, like you didn't, like, you're not dying. Like, I get it, he wasn't chosen, but like,
because he had a previous interview with I forgot who, and that was like the Super Bowl in New Orleans. What you think? He was like, I want to be there. He was like, that was his goal. He said that's the only thing that he got to mark off on his bucket list that he hasn't done. And he's like, that's my dream. That's what I'm shooting for. I want to perform at the Super Bowl. So if you had one of those goals that next thing you know, it's like everything is set up. Which, you want to put God do stuff in mysterious ways. You may not get it now, you may get it later. But
that's
like,
what I'm saying. We never know. I would not be surprised if Lil Wayne come out on the damn stage, smoking his whatever.
He's going to come out.
But my thing is this, Robin. It was so set up perfectly. Like, Robin, they like you had LeBron running down court full speed doing this. Everybody know what this means. Robin, you know what that means. and you shot a three and you missed it. And LeBron looking like at you like, why would you shoot the three when we had an Air One mixtape to a highlight to it right here?
Yeah,
I get it. Look, I'm not as mad as most people, but I do want to see him get his shine there. And this will be a perfect time to do it. It's over with. He not gonna get headline. Sorry. But I do believe that if Kendrick know for real, and I feel like Kendrick in this way is very genuine, especially when he knows the skin in the game and he knows where he gonna be at. And even just what he's been talking about these past couple of weeks, it's like, all right, come on now. You probably gonna bring him out. You probably gonna bring him out. I do believe that he's going to.
See, that's it. I heard stories about this where they brought Michael Jackson out because Living Color was doing their halftime show, and they got so many views on Living Color, and they had to bring somebody to be an icon and to shut down the show, and they brought Michael. Yeah, I remember people.
That's what I was gonna say, Ron. Like, you ain't think about Michael Jackson. You had Prince.
No,
100 perform. The Marching 100 perform now.
No, but I was talking about a time period that after Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake, like it was kind of a time
period. They had Madonna one year. Madonna's a superstar, but
I just feel like they had a lot more white artists, and that's why we're saying that.
Because that's the time period.
That's really why we're saying that. Now we're doing black artists, and we know now.
Yeah,
they had the Black Eyed Peas one year. That was a terrible choice.
Black Eyed Peas, Bon Jovi, Maroon 5. What that man named Bruno Mars.
Yeah, Bruno. Now Bruno Mars and Beyonce, they tore down the show.
I ain't like that.
They did their thing. That's one of my favorites right there. Sure.
But
It's
I
just
mean,
that
now
they're
it's
giving the black people their flowers now, and now we
right.
just like, what?
Now we want everything. We want to pick who it's gonna be. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't want Kendrick either. I wanted Wayne, but when Wayne made the video, like, bro, you ain't have to do all that. If somebody interviewed you, that's okay to ask you that. But if you just making the video, setting the camera up, man, I'm just tired of what's going on, man. I tried my best. Bro, ain't nobody feeling
Bruh,
bad.
I feel like he did more. I mean, I say that's for me. I say that's self releasing to let people know, like, hey, I can be vulnerable. I'm not this big person. I have dreams. I have goals, and yeah, this was a letdown for me. Like, I don't feel like it's a pity party. I just feel like, if you want to tell people how you feel, I mean, you can. I mean, we're in the age of we can tell people how we feel, as long as
Yeah.
it's constructive good. I don't see it a pity party. I see like, hey, that was one of his goals. He missed it. He feels some type of way about it. You want to let the fans know, like, hey, I do feel sad. I do feel upset. But thank y'all for having my back. Thank y'all for letting me know, like, hey, I'm that nigga on that nag. Like,
Robin.
Well,
that's just. I mean, everybody had different opinions.
No, facts. And to your point, I think, like you said, we are definitely needing to be a little bit more open to people being vulnerable in those spaces. I just think that how you do it is also very telling on how I want to believe on the genuinity of what you're feeling, I guess. And it's just like, granted, I would be upset too, especially if that was my dream and I didn't get it. Right. But it was also just kind of like the format and what he was saying, as if it was just like a complete letdown on his behalf when it wasn't anything he did. Unless we don't know, unless he knows something we don't know.
What,
like,
because,
did you do
mean,
something?
In his statement, he said I could have did a little bit more.
Right. And that's where I'm like, if you're gonna say that, like, give us all of it. Like, what did you do? What happened? But I mean, that's for him to share. That's none of my business, to be fair. But I think if, like I said, Kendrick he gonna call him up. Hey, maybe even after the video, maybe that like how it resonated with you, Ron. Maybe it resonated with Kendrick as well. It'd be like, hey, bro, I want to share this with you, da 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 da, and let that be the reason. Because like I said, the Super Bowl this ain't the first time Super Bowl been in New Orleans. I'm so sorry. And then also, it's not indicative of where you are. Like, there's been so many other artists that have performed in places that they are not from. You know what I mean? And I think people got misconstrued with that with the LA, because LA was just so LA. Like, and it was screaming LA, right? But then 50 Cent was there, and 50 Cent is not from LA. So I need people to remember that. Like,
I mean, but that was part of Dre. That was part of Dr. Dre.
But you see what I'm. But my point is like,
saying.
it really depends on who's performing and how they want to market the show. Yeah. They do one thing, the committee does that, and to your point, yes, I feel like they should have taken into consideration Lil Wayne. But also, once you have the artist gets to do what they want. They don't get paid for the Super Bowl either.
They don't, yeah.
Like, no,
they don't.
They do not get paid for this.
They don't get paid for it.
So you don't know what kind of conversations go into it.
So they
know what I'm saying, to make a decision.
They don't pay him because like they know they're going to get the streaming revenue right after. Like, everybody that performed in the Super Bowl.
I don't know if that's why they actually don't pay. I think it's good.
I think it's more than that.
Yeah.
But I know from what I heard, like, they said their streamings go like 50%. Like, they go way up. Yeah.
Because them tickets is like $2,000 for the nosebleed, so everybody can't go.
I mean, I know, like, Usher, when he performed, like, everybody was trying to figure out what song he was going to play.
Yeah. People were betting on this song. Yeah. What's his first song? What's his last song? Betting who is going to come out. Yes. People were literally betting on the halftime.
I don't know. That's why I don't really want.
Even him. Okay, let's take him. Even him. You know what I'm saying? He brought out a lot of people, a lot of Atlanta people. Because wasn't it in Atlanta last year? No, it wasn't in Atlanta. Where was it last year?
Last year? Ooh, where was it last year?
Let's see.
The year before that, well, it was in LA last year. Because that's what's his residence. Vegas. He had the Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas. Yeah.
Vegas.
Yeah. So
He did bring some Atlanta people out. Because didn't he bring out 2 Chainz, something like that?
he brought out Lil Jon, Ludacris. I'm trying to
best song.
He brought out Alicia Keys.
She messed up though. Did she mess up?
Nah.
She just
Oh,
hit
well,
a
she
wrong
kind of
note.
cracked. She
just hit a wrong note. That's all.
But
We
hey,
moved past it.
but hey, you can say she a real singer. She don't be lip singing.
That's a fact.
No, she don't.
She don't lip sing. She don't lip sing like some people do. Like
I just feel
Carey.
like he's still gonna perform. I would hope he.
Yeah, Wayne's gonna come out.
Yeah.
Flat, point blank, period. There's no question. Kendrick is the artist to do that too.
Correct.
They got,
he would definitely, and they have a song together.
Yeah, Mona Lisa. They got a song together.
Yeah.
Mona Lisa hard too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Mona Lisa. That
very deep, but yes.
Yeah. I'd be scared of shit like that. Stuff like
that. Not Liz. To tell it how it is.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, but man, thank y'all for tuning in, and thank y'all for tuning in for the show. We had a slam pack show. We had Kendall Bowler on. He did an interview with us. We had Mr. Patrick. You know, he told us about the NIL deal he having with FAMU and everything. He talked about some football. This is an amazing show, guys. But what y'all got going on this weekend and next week to come?
Shout out to my best friend. She's graduating tomorrow with her master's. Woo.
Okay.
So I'm gonna celebrate with my girl, Jazz.
Where's she at?
Baton Rouge.
Okay. What school? You say what school?
LSU.
Okay.
LSU.
Okay.
Look, I keep smart people around me. Okay. Just like y'all smart, y'all mastered up. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Yeah, big mess. But yeah, man.
What y'all got?
Ain't got nothing crazy. Got this football game. And probably go see my people and then head back to East City.
Yeah. Not too much going on. Just watching football. Enjoying this until January and February. Then it's back to binge watch, trying to find shows, trying to find movies, trying to find shows. So I'm just enjoying it week by week, man.
Thanks.
But make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all do everything to help us get out there. Please do. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Jerry. Thanks for the people that's been watching, man. We'll definitely see y'all next week. Peace out. Bye.